Cats may walk around as if they were the ultimate champions of independence, parading through the house like they do not need a single thing from us, mere mortal humans, yet even the most introverted felines, and let's be honest, none of them are exactly outgoing, can struggle with loneliness, and they are absolute masters at hiding it. The unsettling part is that a lonely cat might be suffering quietly right under your nose, and many caretakers never realize it. Noticing when cats are feeling alone can be surprisingly difficult. Cats specialize in subtlety, and their cries for help often appear disguised as behaviors that seem like nothing more than typical cat quirks. That is why we gathered 8 unmistakable signs that your cat may be dealing with loneliness. Signs you simply cannot afford to overlook. Sign number 1. Cat siren. Have you ever been jolted awake in the middle of the night by a strange, desperate meow echoing through the house that sounds like a call from another world? Meow! Meow! A sound so eerie, it could summon ghosts. But no, it is not a spirit. It is your cat acting like a full nighttime alarm system. This dramatic meowing that shows up during the night is not just a random performance. It is a plea for help. Your cat may be anxious, lonely, or simply terrified at the possibility that you vanished into the cold and dark void of the universe without them. This tends to happen especially late at night because, let's face it, that is when we humans shut the door, wrap ourselves in blankets, and disappear into dreamland for hours on end. To a cat already feeling neglected, that sudden disconnect can be downright frightening. Cats are crepuscular animals, meaning they naturally become more active around dawn and dusk. So while you are snoring at 3 o'clock in the morning, your cat's internal clock is shouting that it is party time. Combine that with a touch of separation anxiety, and there you go. A full concert of meows in the middle of the night. Sign number 2. The almost bald look. Does it seem like your cat suddenly joined the club of compulsive groomers? Cats are known for being extremely meticulous cleaners, almost as if they had a secret agreement to always look flawless, runway level. But if your cat is licking themselves more than usual, it is time to pay attention. Here is the deal. Grooming is not only about keeping that impeccable feline appearance, it is also their way of calming down. Licking releases endorphins, those natural compounds that create a sense of comfort and help reduce stress. When a cat feels anxious or neglected, this habit can turn into a marathon, an attempt to soothe themselves in a desperate loop. Think of it as the feline equivalent of someone binge-watching shows all day to escape reality, only far less fun. In extreme cases, this can escalate to the point where the cat licks so much they start going bald in certain areas, exposing sensitive skin underneath. And no, they are not trying to launch a brand new fashion trend among felines. This is a major warning sign. If you notice thinning fur or irritated skin, it is time to visit the veterinarian. Sign number 3. Hidden and sulking. You arrive home after a long day, excited to reunite with your little ball of fur, and nothing. Your cat has vanished. When you finally locate them, they are tucked away in their favorite secret hiding spot, acting as if you were invisible. It stings, right? Some caretakers swear this is their cat's way of punishing them for daring to leave the house. Others think it means the cat did not miss them at all. Do not be fooled by that feline poker face. This behavior screams stress. Cats are creatures of routine, and any disruption, like you disappearing for hours or days, can leave them completely thrown off. Hiding is their way of saying, I am overwhelmed and I need to process this betrayal. The irony is that while it may seem like your cat is ignoring you, this complete silence is one of the biggest signs that they actually did miss you while you were gone. Sign number 4. The grand reception. Not all signs of emotional neediness are dramatic or disastrous. Some are simply heart-melting. One of the most adorable ways a cat shows they missed you is by acting as your personal welcoming committee. The very moment you open the door, there they are. Tail raised, walking toward you as if they rehearsed that grand entrance all day long. And honestly, they probably did. When your cat greets you at the doorway, it goes far beyond a cute gesture. It is their way of saying, "Where have you been, human? I have been stuck here in monotony, and it was tragic without you." The head bumps and leg rubs that follow are not random. Cats mark territory constantly, and guess what? You are part of the territory they love claiming. If your cat adds a few hops or playful nudges, it means they are raising the charm level to ensure you drop everything and offer immediate affection. Sign number 5. The way they make associations. Cats are impressively sharp when it comes to forming associations. For example, your little feline may notice that every time you grab your travel suitcase, you mysteriously vanish for a day or two. For the cat, that is not just you packing. That is betrayal. The suitcase is not merely an object, it becomes an arch nemesis. Since cats cannot sit you down for an intervention or bargain for your presence, they try solving the issue their way. One method is total destruction. Scratches, bites, or even a perfectly placed feline body dent on the fabric. Anything to sabotage your plans and render the suitcase useless. Another more inventive approach is peeing on it to neutralize it with their own scent. In a cat's mind, that means now this suitcase is mine, therefore it cannot take you away. Cats form associations as a survival strategy in nature. If something caused stress once, like a loud noise near a specific rock, they avoid it forever. But indoors, these instincts get a little misplaced. The travel suitcase becomes the dangerous rock, and their anxiety skyrockets. To avoid the drama, reverse conditioning can help. Leave the suitcase out even when you are not traveling and pair it with positive moments like treats or playtime. If you are enjoying the video, do not forget to give a thumbs up to the video and subscribe to the channel so you will always know when I upload something new. Thank you! Sign number 6. Special and strange gifts. Have you ever walked into a room only to be greeted by the unsettling sight of a lifeless mouse, a trail of feathers, or if your cat is feeling especially inspired, half an insect arranged with almost artistic precision as a macabre offering? Congratulations! Your cat thinks you are a terrible hunter. In the wild, priority number 1 for a cat is survival, which means keeping their stomach full. From their perspective, the only explanation for you leaving the house and skipping time in their glorious presence is that you must be struggling to find food. So your little survivor takes action and starts bringing snacks to ensure you do not starve. Sharing is caring, right? By placing the prey in strategic spots where you will stumble upon it, they are showing 2 things. First, look at how impressive my hunting skills are. Second, this is for you, since you clearly cannot fend for yourself. Sign number 7. Peeing anywhere. Does it seem like your cat completely forgot how to use the litter box? Or maybe they have decided that any random spot in the house is the trendy new restroom? No, this is not artistic rebellion. The most common reason a cat urinates outside the box is actually stress. Cats need routine, and the litter box is sacred territory. When they start peeing in unusual places, like that rug you adore or the pile of fresh laundry, my sympathies, it is almost like they are writing an emotional diary. Cat urine contains pheromones used to mark scent and make the environment feel safe and familiar. When they are stressed, like when you're gone too long, when there is a major change at home, or when they feel ignored, they begin marking new spots to reassure themselves that this is still their home. And it is important to clarify. It is your cat raising an enormous invisible sign saying, "I am in crisis." Sign number 8. The feline artist. Has your home started looking like it was remodeled by an unusually aggressive interior designer? You leave, and when you return, the curtains look like contemporary art and the furniture now displays fresh scratch marks. What happened? Your cat is not trying to get cast on a home makeover reality show. They are sending a message. Scratching is a natural feline behavior. It marks territory not only with visible lines, but also with scent, thanks to glands located between their toes. When you stay away for too long, your absence may make your cat feel insecure. They wonder, does this place still belong to me? The result is full renovation mode, ensuring every corner carries their feline signature. Scratching also serves as stress relief. It is like the cat version of punching a pillow or shouting into the void. So if your cat has been feeling lonely, this may show up as freshly destroyed furniture. You might be wondering what you should do if your cat is showing some or all of the traits mentioned in the video. One of the most important things you can do is show that you care and that you value them. But here is a detail almost no one understands. You have to express that affection in a way that makes sense to the cat, because they are not human like we are. That is why in the video on the screen, we show 8 ways to say "I love you" to your cat in a way they actually understand. Click on the screen and continue with me into the amazing world of cats.